I've just been going through YouTube and going to the hemiplegic migraine videos, finding the top ones and putting comments on there to try to make it so that when people search, they see my video, because I found something that actually worked for me. And I've just been going through that. I've had a member of my team's been helping me with it. And I saw a comment on there that moved me a bit, and I've replied to the person. So if you come to my channel off of that, you know that I'm talking to you right now. I'm not going to say your name, of course, because that's not right, but you mentioned about trying to commit suicide 3 times because of this. And I wanted to let you know, as someone who's not been there, as in I never tried to commit suicide myself, but I wanted to let you know that I know where you're coming from. I totally get it. I acknowledged quite a few times that my life was no longer worth living. And so I know how it feels. And I know I need to be careful with my words right now, because if you've been in that place, then I don't want to make you feel worse about it. And I don't want to give you false hope either, but I want you to know that the lion diet worked for me. I haven't had a hemiplegic migraine in almost a year, or any type of migraine in almost a year. The diet fixed it for me. Now, I saw a lot of different specialists about this problem. Most of them told me that there was no solution. You just have to learn to live with it. You need to learn how to manage the pain. That's all they ever really gave me. Your comment upset me a bit, because I felt that level of desperation through your comment. I felt that. I have felt that myself, what you was talking about there. All the symptoms you were saying about, you were talking about not being able to lift the kettle and stuff like that. I've been there. I had, I was unable to do the washing up by hand, like washing up cups and plates and stuff like that. I would do that. I would have, for me, I don't know if you've got this as well, but for me, this ulnar nerve in my left arm, I used to get, it would really hurt, and it would go, as I'd move the elbow, I'd try and put any weight through that joint. And then the hands and everything would be going numb, and that could set off a migraine, just doing that. I had times where I couldn't pick stuff up off the floor, because for whatever reason, like bending down and picking stuff up, it would put this sort of pressure on my neck. All of my joints, even now I still have issues with my joints, but it's so much better. Like, I've just been to the gym, lifting weights. It's crazy. And it was the lion diet that done it for me. Now, I'm not saying it will definitely do it for you. I can't say that for sure, because all I'm doing is sharing my experience. I've never, I'm not a doctor or anything like that. I don't even know anyone else. I've met one other person who said he goes through this, and from what he described, it was believable, because it sounds like what you said, and it's the same as what I've gone through. But other than that, like, this ain't what I do for a living. You know what I mean? This isn't my thing. But I don't know. I just wanted to make a video just to you, or anyone else like you that's going through that's in a bad place with this emotionally, because I know what it's like. I'm someone who's come out the other side of it. So there is hope. These doctors get things wrong. They tell you there's nothing that can fix it. They told me that for over 10 years. They told me there was nothing that could happen. They told me there's no way. It's just, that's what it is. You've got to learn how to live with it. We've got pills that can numb the pain. These pills ain't going to do anything. They've got side effects. They're not going to fix the problem. And you know what? I had one specialist who got very upset with me for trying to find the root cause of this, for suggesting that there might even be a root cause of all of this. Guess what? There was a root cause of this. It was my diet. That was what caused it. That might be what it is for you. Try the lion diet. I done it for about 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, I was like, this is it. I'm clearly getting better. Now, my problems didn't just overnight just go away. I've still got issues now. I'm not perfect, but I am a different human being to who I was. Now, I went through that for, I can't remember now if it was 13 years. It might have been longer. I don't know. But it was a long, long time. And through that time, all these like nervous system issues and all that, they've all like compounded. It was getting worse and worse and worse. 2023 was the worst year of my life. I could barely do anything. Could barely drive, turning the steering wheel, It's same as you with a kettle, Turning the steering wheel. I got powered steering in my car, but turning the steering wheel, all of those types of things, it would aggravate all of this stuff through the neck, all through the arms and everything. I'd go home, I'd drive 10 minutes. It'd take me about an hour to recover. I had to like stretch my neck out like this all the time. I was like looking down like this, trying to stretch it all out. People told me it was a psychological problem. People told me it was a trapped nerve. People told me it was my posture. People told me it was stress. People told me it's because I work on a computer. It was my diet. You got to try and do different things to try and figure out what it is for you. I would start off with a lion diet because it worked for me, and I've never heard anyone else. Like, I've looked all through the internet. I've gone through all the Reddit. I've gone through everything. Hemiplegic Migraine Cure. I've searched for it over and over again. There's nothing online. No one says anything. The lion diet done it for me. So I want to make this video just to let you know that I have felt what you have felt. I'm on the other side of it. There was a solution. There probably is a solution for you. You've got these people in white coats who have got all of this authority that are telling you there's no solution. They are usually thick as, I don't want to start swearing actually because I think it might limit my reach, but they are usually idiots that don't know what they're talking about, that put no effort into this at all outside of what pill they can give you. So you got to take it into your own hands. Try the lion diet. If that don't work, try something else. You got to try yourself. Don't give up yet, because honestly, I wish I was making videos about this back in 2023 when it was kicking off, and you could see me, and you could see how I was like during those moments, so that you could see that I'm legit. I've been where you've been. I wouldn't have been vulnerable enough to share that on video, like that emotional state you was in. I wouldn't have had the courage to have shared that vulnerability, is what I mean. But I wish I did, because then you'd have been able to see it and you'd have known that I've been where you've been. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling on now, but I just want to let you know that there might be a solution. Give it a go.